What up guys, Digital Slang. Today we're going to check out AirPower, the wireless charging mat from Apple, but I guess it's really not from Apple. Kind of looks like it could be from Apple though. I like the packaging on this thing. It's pretty clean. I dig it. AirPower. What happened to it? Is it coming back? There are leaks and rumors, and that's why we're here. That's why I picked this up. I wanted to check it out and get an idea of what it could have looked like. And if you follow the channel, you know that I'm a big fan of wireless charging mats. I have them all over my house. And, you know, ones like this from Nomad. This is their charging base, their hub. And they have a bunch of different options. I'll drop all the links for their stuff below. They are one of my favorite companies when it comes to wireless charging mats. Very high quality. But the AirPower, right? Originally, it was supposed to be, well, it was announced in 2017 alongside of the iPhone 10 and the iPhone 8. With a release date sometime in 2018, but with engineering issues and overheating issues, with all of the coils stacked on top of each other, Apple, you know, look, they have very high standards, and they could not get it to whatever the problem was, whether it was overheating. Apparently, they couldn't really charge the Apple Watch either. They dropped it, and in 2019, in March 2019, I believe, they said they were ending it. No more, not coming back. They're not going to release it. They just couldn't get to work. So internally, they did keep working on it. And John Prosser of Front Page Tech in March, I believe, of this year announced Apple started it up again, started the program up, was continuing to work on AirPower, and they have solved a lot of the problems. Less coils, which in turn stopped the overheating. They did figure out the Apple Watch. He even posted a picture of the AirPower charging an Apple Watch, and he does say that in the fourth quarter of 2020 or in the beginning of 2021, sometime during the first quarter, we could get a release of AirPower. So today we're going to check it out. Now there are other companies out there like Nomad. They're about to release their version of their Base Station Pro charging mat with coils where you can place phones and all your tech on it anywhere and have it charge right up, just like AirPower was supposed to be. But for today, we're going to go back. We're going to take a look at what the original AirPower could have been. So let's reminisce a little bit. We're going to go back in time to 2018 when this was supposed to be released. And maybe this is kind of what AirPower would have looked like. And maybe this is what AirPower will still look like. Let's check it out. We're going to open it up. Now look, the packaging on here is solid. It's very clean, and I like it a lot. It kind of looks like something Apple would do, except for the wrapping, right? Their packaging, their plastic wrap, it is a lot cleaner most of the time along the edges and along the seams, but overall, this really looks good. AirPower wireless charger. You do have a picture on the front with AirPods, an Apple Watch, and an older iPhone, whether that's an 8 or an 8 Plus, who knows. On the back, you do have 3 locations. Now with this, you will have to place your tech in those specific locations for this to work. So let's open it up, check it out, and test it out. We'll throw some stuff on here and see if it actually works. Now, funny enough, there are some reports where this supports fast charging, where it doesn't. Now supposedly this thing supports fast charging on the left side and then 5-watt charging on the right side. So let's open this guy up. Take a look at what AirPower could have been. And, oh wow, this thing kind of feels interesting. Let's flip it around. So this thing, it's kind of like a cloth top on it. It actually feels really nice. I'm not a big fan of this though, the seam on the edge that goes around. They could have made that flush and made it a little better, but overall this thing feels solid. On the back there is some text. It's actually kind of worn. It's very hard to see. It does say AirPower on it, but overall it's actually really nice quality. I'm surprised at how nice this feels in the hand. It feels premium. And then here we do have their user's manual. This side is all in Chinese. This side, it does have the specs here, method of use, safety instructions. Well, let's check it out. Again, the right side here is supposed to support 5-watt charging. The left side, 7.5 watts of charging. And then here you have a little cutout. Can you guys see that? It's kind of hard to see, but there is a cutout for the Apple Watch. So I'm going to plug this in. I'm going to grab some tech and we'll connect them and see if it works. All right, so we're all plugged in. We're going to throw some tech on here. I got an Apple Watch, I got an iPhone, I got some AirPods. We're going to check it out, see if it works. Again, the left side, 7.5 watts, and the right side, 5 watts of charging. I am using an old iPad 15 watt charging brick, so there should be more than enough juice. And again, you have to throw these on in a specific spot. Let's see if we can find it, see if it works. All right, there's your iPhone. We'll try and get the watch on here, if we get it in the right spot. There we go with that, and let's see if we can get, look at that, charges right up. As long as you put it in the right spot, you're going to be able to charge. So very cool. 3 items on here charging at the same time. I got my AirPods, my Apple Watch, and my iPhone. Throw another iPhone on here and see if that charges. Find the right spot, charges right away. So the AirPower, look, I was very disappointed when Apple did cancel it. When they announced that they were stopping it, I was disappointed. I was really looking forward to it because, as you can tell from my videos, I'm a huge fan of wireless charging stations. And Nomad is coming out with their base station. I think it's the Pro. I think it's the base station Pro, but a new and improved model of their wireless charging mats with the coil technology where you can place your tech on there everywhere and it will charge, and it doesn't matter where you put it on there, it will work. And I believe that's coming out soon, and I'm really looking forward to that. I will be picking that up. But AirPower, look, announced again in 2017, supposed to be released in 2018. They couldn't figure it out. They couldn't engineer it to stop it from overheating, to get the Apple Watch to charge. Again, John Prosser has a fantastic track record, especially this year, of what's coming out and all the Apple leaks and rumors. And again, 2020 in the fourth quarter or 2021 in the first quarter, we might be getting a new AirPower. And I, for one, will be jumping on board. Now, price on that is supposed to be around $250. That's pretty steep for a charging mat. But if it does what it is supposed to do, I'm all in. I'm going to check it out anyway, just because I'm a fan of charging mats. So hopefully AirPower will come through. And I'm really happy that Apple did continue to work on it, because look, Apple went out of their way to, when they announced it, I mean, they really went big. They announced it. They put it on packaging. Look at this. This is their wireless charging case for the AirPod 2 2nd Gen. I bought this when it came out. I didn't even open it yet. And it's because there it is, AirPower on the back of the packaging. So it's a big deal. They believe they were going to, get it right and eventually release it. It didn't happen. And, they're perfectionists and they wanted it to be right. They also put it on their iPhone XS box, I believe. So the fact that it's coming back and coming out and they didn't give up and they're fixing all of the problems, I'm a big fan of that. I'm looking forward to it. But for now, we can get things like this for $20, $21. AirPower. The packaging on here was legit for a knockoff, right? Very impressive. The price on here, the build quality is actually really nice. It's like a very soft, I don't even know how to describe it, but there's like a matted finish on here, a white matted finish with like a cloth top on it, and it feels really good. The bottom, it's not going to slip around at all because of the material on the bottom. But overall, look, AirPower, hopefully 2020, 2021, we get the real version of it. But for now, I don't know, it's kind of a cool wireless charging mat for $21, a knockoff AirPower, I guess we'll just call it. But that's it for the video, guys. Apple, do your thing. Let's get it right. We all wanted AirPower back then. We still want it today. In the meantime, guys, check out some of my favorite wireless charging mats here, both of them being from Nomad. So check them out. They're right here. I think that's the side that it's on. Right here, maybe. Over here. Check it out. 2 videos. One with the watch connection and one right here, this guy, the base station. Some of my favorite charging mats available today. And this guy right here, $21. I'll drop the link. I hope everyone is chilling, staying safe out there in this crazy world. Lots and lots of videos coming, guys. Stay tuned. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll be back soon. Peace.